Hey, what's up, Carmination? We are here with a special episode, special podcast for the playoffs. The NFL playoffs are starting in, what is it, like 3 days? Something like that. I don't even know what date it is this week. But they are starting this weekend with a few games on Saturday, most of the games on Sunday, and then, of course, for whatever reason, a Monday night playoff game. Just to make things interesting, I have Ben here, and what we're going to be doing, as you see on the phone, which is not a screenshot, that is actually my live phone screen share. We're going to be both drafting in the same group for the main best ball playoff tournament on Underdog. Now, if you don't have an account yet, it's very simple. Just go to underdogfantasy.online. So underdogfantasy.online is the website. And then when you sign up for the first time, use promo code KARMA, of course, KARMA. And then that gives you a 100% deposit match up to $100. So this particular contest, as you see on the screen, is a $25 entry. I can scroll here and you can see the prize pool, $200,000 to first place. So in theory, if you only, of course, somebody calls my phone when I'm in the middle of this. Anyway, so in theory, if you just I forgot to turn notifications off my phone, and so awesome. So in theory, if you want to just deposit $25, if you use promo code Karma, you get a $25 match, like automatically added to your account. So if you just want to get one entry to this $200,000 to first place, using Karma, you get two entries. So it's a pretty simple buy one get one offer here. If you want to get four, if you want to pay for four entries into this, you'll get eight. Use promo code Karma, double the amount of entries you have for this contest. It's a $100 match. So as I mentioned, there's a prize pool. It pays out to, if I scroll up here, 2,820th place, which pays out $65. So I want to go over a little bit of how this particular tournament works. So when we're drafting and you're like, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? On top of us talking about the strategy, I want to make sure you guys know about how exactly this works. So there are 4 rounds of the playoffs. In the first round, it's a group of 6. So Ben and myself are going to be in one group of 6. There's going to be 4 of the randoms that are going to join in this draft. Whoever wins, so at the end of this weekend's games, this first wildcard weekend game, whoever has the most points in this group of 6, and this is every single group of 6 you draft with, that player, and only that player, moves on to the next round, the divisional playoff round. And then you're against, I believe it's 16 total teams. So there's tons and tons and tons of group of 6 groups, leagues all across this app. The top scoring lineups, the top scoring rosters in this best ball tournament, they get grouped together with other players that won. And so now you're in a group of, I think, 16, maybe 13 players. And the top 3 of that weekend move on to the conference championship. And the top, I don't know, I think it's like top 5. I have to look at the rules again. But that's how it works. Is first you have to win your entire group. Then you have to be top 3. Then you have to be like top 3 to 5. And then you go on to the championship one. Now, if you make it to the Super Bowl, you're going to have Super Bowl players in your roster. So you have to kind of plan what's going to give me the best scoring lineup to beat this group of 6. And then also think far ahead to the Super Bowl weekend. Is this roster going to have at least one player that I'm pretty sure is going to make the Super Bowl to the point where I can actually have a score higher than 0? And if you have the highest Super Bowl scoring lineup out of everybody that's playing this contest, which I believe right now, as you can see, there's 45,000 people. If you're the best lineup out of all of them, well, all the ones that made it to the Super Bowl weekend anyway, then you get 200,000 buckaroos added to your bankroll, which is always a nice thing. So, 2 strategies: have players for the Super Bowl, but don't. If you only, let's say for example, you think it's going to be a Packers Titans Super Bowl. If you only draft Packers and Titans, guess what? You're going to have a 0 score this weekend, and there's a 0% chance that you're going to go on to the next weekend. So you can't just solely draft the bye. But of course, if you truly believe they're going to make it to the Super Bowl, you're going to want to have to sprinkle them in here. So besides those valuable nuggets on strategery of things you should know before you get into a draft, Ben, what other things do you already have in the back of your mind before you get started?
Yeah, so first off, shout out to Underdog. I don't think this was legal in Ohio until just this past summer. I didn't play any best ball this year, so I've never deposited. Hopped on today, deposited $100, used promo code Karma, and there's no trickle down or anything. It just gave me my $100 deposit bonus right in my account. So I'm going to throw 8 entries into this $25 contest. But I think overall you covered the strategy pretty well. How I'm going to play this contest is I'm going to assume on every draft that I know what the Super Bowl is going to be, and I'm going to try and get as many players from what I expect the Super Bowl to be into that team. So I'm not going to play like my favorite trendy pick is Bills Niners, but I'm not going to draft every 8 draft as that my Super Bowl. I'm going to mix it around. You brought up a good point, though, of if you think the Packers or the Titans are going to make the Super Bowl and you're taking those players, you got to make sure that you have players from this weekend as well, because you still have to place first in your group this weekend to move on. So I think that's an important note. And yeah, I think you just need to stack as many players from what you expect the Super Bowl matchup to be on your team, other than focusing on moving on from this weekend here.
Now, I believe this is a consensus thing and not just myself, but I'm pretty sure the consensus across the globe are heavier on the Chiefs making the Super Bowl than the Titans. So the fact the Chiefs play this week, and if you are on that concept of I'm pretty confident on the Chiefs having a good chance to make a Super Bowl run. The good thing is they play this week, so if you do draft Chiefs players with that in mind, you are going to have points for that. So I feel like the Chiefs players are going to be the highest targeted ones because of that. I feel like on paper the Chiefs, not record included, but I feel like if we're on paper, I guess ranking wise, the Chiefs should have the bye and the Titans should be playing this week. But you know, it's how the cards fell. So luckily we get to have the Chiefs for this weekend to help power us to that first place position. So let's go ahead. We're going to try to smash the center button at the same time so we can both get in the group of 6. And if it doesn't happen, I don't know. We're just going to be talking about our separate drafts while it's going on. Like, what's going on over there, Ben? How's it going? So the screen you see is my screen, and Ben's also going to be playing as well. If we can do the same one, then it'll be awesome. But if I'm like the 6th person and he's the first person on the next one, this is just be an awkward back and forth, but we'll make it work regardless. So all we got to do is smash the enter button at the same time. Is that right? Is that how you work?
I believe so, yes.
All right. So I'm going to pound this in 3, 2, 1. Smash. Smash!
Oh my
I have
God,
my name.
I think it happened.
We're in the same one or no?
Mine has 2 people in it, so
Mine says my name and it says filled, and the other one says filled. Does have an,
yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah. I think we're in the same one. I think we're good.
All right.
just gotta wait.
Suspense.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for it to
Suspense.
fill out. So
So while we're drafting this one, we're going to be talking about like why we decided to go this route and strategy and stuff like that, so you guys can have a little piece of our internal strategy. And I think that playoff contests, granted this is the best ball, you don't have to do anything after you draft, which is a huge plus. You don't have to sweat it, you just draft and just hope that you win $200,000. Hope everything falls out, all the cards fall in your direction. But I love playoff things because everybody and their mom plays traditional fantasy football. Everybody plays this typical rosters that have a championship in week, well, I guess 17 this time, but typically week 16. So they all have that same format. But when you throw something else out that's completely different strategy, completely different format, and not just best ball, but this particular playoff one. Yeah, Ben's in here with me. All right, cool. Then we're good to go.
nice.
And I have the first overall pick. Is that right?
No, no, no. You have
It
the
says
last pick.
1.1. Oh, it moved me to the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
back-to-backs. All right, so back-to-back pick, 6th and 7th. Let's see. Let's get things started here. Let's see what's gonna.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got 30
30
seconds.
seconds.
But I agree with you. I think obviously that there's other contests on other sides as well, but these playoff contests are my favorite of the entire season as well. I think they're the most fun.
We won't talk. Well, we're partners of Underdog, so of course we're going to be doing an Underdog one. But there is another
Yeah.
site that we a couple years ago we were partnered with, and I still think they're pretty awesome guys, and I still play on it every single year. And one year I killed it and made a ton of money. But I will give a short minor shout out to the NFC National. I think it's the NFFC, the National Fantasy Football Championship. They have an amazing contest for the NFL playoffs every year. You can go I think it's like NFC.com, or you can Google it. You can find it. But yeah, I always play on that one. That's for like the last like a decade I've been playing on that. But check that one out as well if you want to throw something else into the mix. But we're just focusing on for this one, of course, Cup. Of course, Cup's going to go first. All right. Ben's
All right,
going
so
with.
I took Devontae Adams.
Oh, this is going
Let's get
quick.
to Tyreek. Yeah, these go very quick from what I've seen. Kelsey. Are you going receiver first, or are you gonna take? I don't know. I'm not gonna say who I would take if I were you, because it's cheating.
We got okay. So we got 20 seconds per. That's what I want to see first. 20 seconds per pick. Um, you know what? I really I know that we have to have it, but I can't see Green Bay not going to the Super Bowl, and I don't want to risk not getting Rodgers. So that was my Super Bowl play, but now I have to do a week one play here, and we talked about this earlier before we started recording about another thing that's lucky that we get to Tampa Bay plays this week, so we get to use Tampa Bay players. So I'm gonna go with Uncle Lenny because Uncle Lenny's gonna be a ton of money on Jock Market this year. How much do you hate those first two picks? I'm waiting for Ben to be like, "You idiot!
No,
You're so stupid."
you robbed Rodgers from me, man. All right.
Got my stud quarterback, running back that's gonna get tons of points if they make another run to the Super Bowl.
Diggs, Mike Evans.
So yeah, Ben Hostler DFS is Ben. If you're looking at the names up there at the top.
I'm gonna take Jamar Chase.
Your first pick was Adams, right?
Yeah, and then you stole Rodgers, so
Yeah, but then I also have to wait 85 picks to get to my next one here.
all right. Since I took Jamar Chase, I'm gonna take Joe Mixon here and kind of build around the Bengals. Hopefully, I can get Burrow, but we will see.
All right, so Derrick Henry, who on on bye, is not going to help that guy out. Lamb, good. Okay. I don't think he's going to pick him, but I think I know who I want to go here. So if he doesn't pick him, I'm going to go Debo, just because he's their entire offense, and I know they have Eli, who's back and healthy now, but
I don't think
the
he'll
million
take
different
him.
ways.
Did he just get auto picked? I don't know if he.
Oh, I just got Jones. I'm going to go Debo for the first one. All right, so I got quarterback, running back, receiver. I don't know if I want to force a Gronk pick here. And I already have a Tampa Bay player. But then again, if they make a Super Bowl run, then that's huge for me having two Tampa Bay guys. I'm torn. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play the Tampa Bay. I'm playing the Tampa Bay Super Bowl run here. So I'm gonna do Tampa Bay. So my NFC Championship then is Tampa Bay and Green Bay. And then who did I pick? Was my receiver? I already forgot. Oh, Debo. All right. So yeah, I have all NFC people now. So now I'm gonna be focused on AFC as I move through the draft to make sure I get somebody in the Super Bowl on the AFC side. What is the roster breakdown again? I forgot. It's quarterback. It's a standard roster, right?
Yeah, so you can play up to 3 running backs, I think, maybe. But I don't know. I'll probably only most of my teams that I make will probably only have one quarterback unless I take someone that doesn't play this weekend.
Oh, the
Right.
roster's a receiver / tight end, so you don't have to
Yeah,
have a
you don't
tight
have to.
end.
Correct. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna
Yeah,
take Burrow
whatever.
since I have the 2 Bengals here, and then I'll see.
I'm fine with Gronk. He gets enough action. But I definitely need to focus on the AFC.
Hmm.
Man, I don't know.
All right. So Odell Beckham. I'm gonna have to spread around since you took Rodgers. I have to spread around the NFC teams here.
Okay, I'm gonna have to force my next play, but I'm not gonna like it. So, I need AFC action because I just loaded up on the NFC and I pulled up the quarterbacks, and the only AFC player that is favored to be playing, AFC quarterback that's favored to be playing next week is Ryan Tannehill, which I don't know if this guy's going to pick him or not. He's already got 2 QBs. He won't. Um, so, yeah, because besides Ryan Tannehill, I have Derek Carr and Mac Jones and Big Ben, and I don't think that any of them are going to be making a playoff run. So, statistically speaking, Ryan Tannehill is my best bet, so we'll go with him first. And then I don't need any more quarterbacks. So I'm just going to focus on those two. I need to get another running back here. Let's see. Man, I really want to get. There's so many good NFC quarterback or running backs that are left. Maybe Damian Harris. He's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go Damian Harris here. I think the Patriots have a chance to upset the Bills. The spread's not too crazy. I like how fast these things are. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice that they're quick. That is for sure. I'm gonna end up probably ripping through 8 today, and then I'll be like, yeah.
Well, we could rip through 2 on this one. I have another. I still have another one to enter if you wanna. If this one goes by quick, super fast, yeah, we can just smash.
Yeah, we can do another one. I would prefer to do one where I have a later pick as well, since I had a high pick on that one.
Do you remember how many total rounds, total picks? I don't want to back out and.
I think there's.
Oh, can you tap this thing up top here? This little eye icon. Rosters 1 QB, 1 flex, 1 running back, 2 receivers, 5 bench. So 7, 8, 9. There's 10. Okay. So it wasn't really super important for me to get Ryan Tannehill because you only need 1 quarterback, and if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Super Bowl, then that's my quarterback the entire time. But if somehow
you still need someone, just in case, I guess,
Yeah, because let's say he goes and he gets hurt.
All right, so I can take Kittle here, or I can reach and take Cam Akers. I have 1 Niners player. I have 1 Rams player. I'm gonna take Cam Akers. I think. Just hope that the Rams win.
I'm trying to think of who's gonna be a nice dark horse around here that's gonna get tons of AFC Championship action. What do you think about McCole Hardman right here? Just to get exposure to that offense.
He looked good in that Saturday game, man.
Isn't he? He's receiver number 2 for them right now, yeah?
Well, he kind of wasn't, but then that Saturday game, I mean, they came out and, he caught, 8 or 10 balls. So I don't know. I don't know how they don't use him in the playoffs just because of his speed.
All right, so I have Lenny Fournette. And my other running back was, Damian Harris. So I think we don't really need to force the tight end, but George Kittle is such a huge part of that offense. Yeah, so I'm going to do Kittle, and then I'm going to do, I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn between Van Jefferson and McCole Hardman, but I need a piece of that Kansas City offense. Because I truly believe that they have the strongest chance to make it.
Yeah, they have a good chance for sure.
And of course, if I make it, if I beat Ben and the other people in this draft and I actually make it there to the final, and McCole Hardman has the game of his life in the Super Bowl, then we can go back to this video and be like, I told you so. But if he gets 0 and Kansas City loses their first game, then this podcast never happened.
I'm not gonna take him, but for anyone that's playing Green Bay Super Bowl, I think grabbing Valdez-Scantling would be a good move for sure.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. So I got 2 more picks left. Okay, so right now, if the 49ers or the Bucks make the Super Bowl,
Van Jefferson, why?
If the 49ers or the Bucks make the Super Bowl, I got 2 players on that side. I don't think I only have two players on bye, and they're both my quarterbacks. Oh crap! I don't have a quarterback for.
Yeah, you. I was gonna say they both have buys, but like, so if you take Rodgers, like obviously you have to have someone that's playing this weekend. Um,
Can I? I don't think I can. I don't think that I can. I don't think I'll win.
no,
I have to get
I
a
think you're.
quarterback. I have to force it.
Yeah, you have to get some points.
Yeah. Hold on, let me pull up real quick.
Man, I really wanted to grab Van Jefferson there with Tyler Boyd, but
Look, I'm pulling up
I'm gonna take
Optimizer real quick to
MVS for
see
the
who
flyer, I guess.
to see who is the of all of the quarterbacks playing here, who's the highest projected one based on our good old lineup optimizer on dfskarma.com. That's what I figured.
Yeah, I mean, I would take. I would
So
probably take Kyler if I were you. Like, if you need another one.
He's not. Oh, he's still available.
Yeah, no one's taking him.
Wow.
I would just take him.
Yeah, I didn't scroll up, so I didn't scroll up that I didn't see him on my list. So I was gonna go Jimmy G because he was the highest, but I didn't realize that Kyler was
I'm
available.
shocked nobody
so, yeah.
took him.
And this is my last pick, yeah. No, I have two more. Oh, I have two more here. So I'll go Kyler.
Yeah, I have one more pick.
If this Wilson guy doesn't pick him, and then I need another running back. Or I don't know if I have to force a running back necessarily. Bro, can you? If I went Jimmy G here, and the 49ers make the Super Bowl, and I had Jimmy G, Kittle, and Debo, that's an automatic 200,000 right
Yeah,
there.
that's how you have to play these, man. Like you gotta get as many players in that last game as you can. I really think San Fran can make it. A lot of people think I'm crazy, but
Okay, what do we got? 13 seconds left. Jimmy G's at 16.59. Kyler's that's a 5-point difference.
I mean, I would take Jimmy if I were you, just because you have those Niners guys.
I already had Kyler highlighted. I couldn't switch in time.
Oh wow.
22 seconds here. Is there anybody amazing left as a running back? Not really. No, I don't like anybody there.
No.
Just in case the Pittsburgh Steelers find a way to win.
I mean, even
their number one receiver.
Even if they don't, he could put up a big score this week to help you move on.
Yeah.
I would be going into this with like the assumption that you want to get as many wide receivers as possible, especially because you can only play up to 2 running backs. So.
And my problem is I only have 2 running backs.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a problem. I mean, like, because if you think about it, you could play with the wide receiver tight ends, like you could play more receivers each week. So I think it's more important to get more of them than the running backs.
Yeah.
I would be fine having two running backs on a team. I think that's fine. I think I only have 2 as well. So.
See, that was really fast. Who's your last pick here?
I don't know. I'm gonna grab, just because I have some Rams guys, I'll grab Higbee and just hope that that works out. But
I'm trying to think. I think a lot of people, it looks like most people have, let me go back to the board here. Most people had 1 quarterback.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be the strat unless you have Rodgers or
So the fact, oh man, it just kicked me out. I was like, what happened? So there's the completed one here. So I'm going to go back. I have the 3rd highest projection. So Ben's got the lowest projection.
Good, that's how I like it.
But that's for only this week, though. Right?
Yeah, I mean, probably because I have Adams, who's my first pick, and he's going to get 0 points this week. So most people have like a Tyreek or something like that.
So here's my lineup here. I went with 3 quarterbacks because I didn't want to have. I don't think that I had to force Kyler, but you have to get first. You can't get like first, second, third. You have to get first, and I feel like I have to have a full roster. So I probably could have faded the Ryan Tannehill pick. That was probably a dumb pick on my end, but I just wanted an AFC exposure to an AFC quarterback. But yeah, I would have probably done another running back where I picked Ryan Tannehill, and then everything else I'm happy with. Can I view? Let me see if I can view Ben's. Here's Ben's here. All right,
You
talk
have
about
the
yours.
Yeah, I had the Cincy stack because I got blocked on going Adams Rogers, so I had to go in on the Cincy. But I don't mind that because
You
if
had
Cincy,
everybody on Cincy. You got Boyd,
yeah, I think it's a
Chase,
good strat
Mixon,
because
and Burrow.
they play Vegas, who I think they can beat. And
Yeah.
then if they play like they get to avoid Buffalo or Kansas City, if they win, they play Tennessee. Yeah, they're the number one seed, but I would probably rather play Tennessee than Kansas City or Buffalo at this point, just me personally, even though Tennessee does have the top seed. So I think they have a good path to get to the AFC Championship game. And then if you talk about that, you just got to win one game. So I don't mind the Cincy stack there. And then, yeah, I didn't know what to do with my second one. I have kind of like a mixture of Rams and Packers, but
All right. You want to do another one real quick? Because that was pretty
yeah,
short.
we can do another one for sure.
All right. Back in the lobby. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm good.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Smash. Smash.
Nice.
Filled. All right. So what I'm not going to do this time is draft 3 quarterbacks because that
Yeah,
is not a good move.
that was my first one of these I've done. So I'm gonna get super addicted. I'll probably do like 50 of
Yeah.
these by the time we get to Saturday.
You'll max it out.
I might, dude. Oh my god.
You'll win $200,000 off of
I hope.
$199,000 in entries.
Yeah.
Good old thousand
Gonna
dollar surplus.
break even, baby. Break even is a win.
Um, but yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna pick a team that's playing this week, put them in the Super Bowl in the back of my mind, and then just load up like Ben did with the Bengals. I just don't know which team I wanna. I wanna pick
I
like a
need
crazy. If this is gonna be my, if I'm only gonna do two, I want this to be like a crazy one that automatically puts me in a high cash finishing position because nobody predicted them making it. Oh, I'm
dude, I
second
mean the
here.
Bengals have the second highest team total this week.
Yeah.
So I don't know what these projections are having me as the lowest when I have four players from the team with the second highest.
The problem is it's impossible to do a Kansas City stack because Hill, Kelsey, and Mahomes are all going to get picked in the first round.
Well, you got second pick this draft.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. He's probably going to pick Cup. If he doesn't pick Cup, I'm going Cup. He just picked Adams. I don't know. I think for first round pick, I might go Hill over Adams. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll just go Mahomes. Get my quarterback that I know is going to be going to the Super Bowl out of the way, and I don't have to draft any more quarterbacks the entire time. So to alleviate the idiotic 3 quarterback draft that you guys just watched, I'm gonna do Patrick Mahomes, I think, unless Cooper Kupp is available. Kupp then Mahomes. Get my quarterback out of the way. Oh, well,
Nice.
thank you.
Yeah, you had to take Cup at that point.
Oh, thank you, sir. Booty. Who are you going with here?
I want to try and do the Bills stack, but I don't know if I can get Diggs and Josh Allen both.
Um,
It's gonna be
man,
tough.
I don't know. I feel like people are going to go after Brady and Rodgers over Allen at the tail end here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it, and we'll see. Just see what happens. If
And
not,
this
I'll
next
just
pick is
take an
going to be
NFC
Allen.
quarterback. Probably. If someone takes him, I'll take an NFC quarterback, and I'll just try and get other Bills players.
How much tight end snap share does Higbee have over the other tight ends for the Rams?
He's plays like pretty much all the snaps. All right, Brady, you were right. Mike Evans,
Uh-oh.
let's go, let's
There you
go.
go.
Nice, that's
Told you.
huge. All right, so now I can try. I got to get Singletary as well, and then I'll be rolling here.
Oh man, do I go Henry here?
Who you took Cup? Yeah. You gotta make sure you get Stafford.
Yeah, I think
You
I'm
don't
gonna
have
go
to take
Henry
him now,
here
but I'm just saying you have to make
because I
sure
just
you
got
get him.
I have Lenny everywhere else. So he's gonna get 0 points round one. So I have to focus on. I think he's gonna be my only. Oh, yeah, he's gonna be my only bye week player.
Do not take Devin
Uh,
Singletary, please.
I'm looking at. I don't
You
know.
took Henry.
I know that I just drafted Debo, but he's such like the entire offense that I feel like I have to get him again.
I mean, you could
Nah,
take
I'm
AJ
going
Brown.
Chase. I'm going Chase. I was
Chase is just
almost
so good, dude.
yeah.
It's
I almost
crazy.
got Debo again.
Please don't take him. If I get okay, thank you.
I don't think he was going to draft Devin Singletary over Jones.
All right, now I can play anything I want. I actually have a good stack here.
Yep.
Let's see.
Where am I at? All right. I can get Stafford. Burrow would make sense as
Williams is
well.
interesting, man. I don't know what to make of the KC running backs, man, with CH and Williams. I don't know. It's tough. I don't know what to make of that. This guy's got back to back.
So there's only two teams. Me and the first pick are the only two teams that don't have a quarterback yet. So I could vote, if he drafts Burrow or Prescott.
I don't know if he got auto picked or what. It went down to 0.
If he drafts, so I'm guessing the guy that drafted first overall is going to get Burrow or Prescott. And if I'm waiting on Stafford, then I could draft other things while he remains available. So I don't need to necessarily force a quarterback here. There's Debo. Debo's gone.
Man, I was gonna take him. Hmm.
Man, where do I want to go next?
I
You
took Amari,
monster.
but
Monster.
dude, I wanted Devo really bad.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Higgins is gone. There's still plenty of quarterbacks. I don't need to worry about quarterback yet.
I cannot take Zeke. There's just no way. I can't.
I don't like AJ Brown. I don't like the Titans.
But you have Henry though, right? So
Yeah.
I think it would make sense to take him.
I'm sure not my running back spot with the Super Bowl running back play there. The two best running backs, or a running back from the two best teams in the AFC. So one of them is a lock to go to the Super Bowl. He just took Kyler.
I think just doing these drafts. Like I guess I haven't done any until today, but Cardinals look like an interesting stack because people are not taking them.
Man,
Like
I can still go
Kyler, you got
Burrow here.
Kyler in like the second to last round.
I like Sony Michelle here. Yay or nay? Yes.
I mean, the Akers is back, so it's tough, but I mean they're probably gonna use both. This guy's in Burrow.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
going with the Rams in the Super Bowl because I already have I have Cup, so I went Cup and Michelle. And if I can get Stafford here when it kicks back, then I'll be happy.
All right. So I'm still, even though I didn't get Debo, I'm still gonna try and get Niners here. I took Kittle. I'm gonna see if I can get Mitchell, but I don't know if he'll go before. I don't think he will, but we'll see. I'm definitely gonna do an Arizona team though. These guys are, no one's taking them. It's so easy to get them.
hmm No one better take Stafford.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
If they take
Oh
Stafford,
my,
I'll be fine with Dak.
dude,
But
this guy. I think it's that same guy that took Debo. You rat.
you rat. All right.
It's the
As long as
worst,
Booty
man.
doesn't take Stafford, we should be good for our Ram stack.
I'm just gonna annoy whoever has the Cardinals now at this point.
All right, I'm going Stafford to complete my Ram stack, and if I can get Beckham on the swing around here, or is that too many Rams? Is 4 Rams too many? I think for
No,
this maybe. No?
no, I think it's fine. I had 4 Bengals. I think 4 It's fine. Like it doesn't like people will say like, oh, that's too many, but you're already playing this with the assumption that that team is making the Super Bowl. So it's like you want to have as many as
Yeah,
possible because
you're
you're
right.
just
You're right.
playing it with the assumption that they're getting there. That's why I don't think I could play this and only make one team. I think if you're gonna play this, you have to
Right.
probably have to do like 3 or 4 teams at least, just because
All right.
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
want to
go
spread around the
Odell,
matchups.
and then that if the Rams make the Super Bowl, then I win
Yeah,
$200,000.
yeah.
Cash it. Ram. And then on the AFC side of things, I have one Chief and one Bengal and one Titan. Chief, Bengal, Titan. Maybe I'll go McCole Hardman again because I still think the Chiefs are going. They have to make a completely idiotic brain blunder not to go. I don't think the Bills are going to go. But Gabe Davis is from UCF, and I might have to pick him just based on that.
I like Gabe Davis.
Except for this weekend when you were yelling at him for the entire game because he
But he
hit
went
the over
over
on his yards.
He did go over at the end on like the last drive. I was so mad, but then he did go over, so it was fine. Man, I've gotten so screwed. Like, my team is in shambles right now after that elite start. I'm going to take Deontay and hope he gets some points this weekend. Help move me on.
I don't think so right now I have exposure to 3 different AFC teams, 1 player on 3 different AFC teams. I don't think it's smart to pick a player on a 4th AFC team because you're playing for you're not playing to win this weekend. You're playing to win the Super Bowl. So I feel like because of that, I have to go with McCole Hardman again because I truly feel that Chiefs are going to go. So I'll have Hardman and then I'll have Clyde on the Chiefs and then I'll have a stack of 4 with the Rams. Why is Pringle ranked higher? Why is Pringle?
Because he was doing better like the last few weeks, but then that game against the Broncos, Hardman went off.
Let me see. Is there return yard points on this or return touchdowns?
I would assume so, but I don't know.
No, it doesn't seem like there is. No special team stuff at all. Just 2-point conversion. That's it. Oh, I'm up again. Do I go Van Jefferson?
Just go with 5 Rams. You just gotta hope they get there.
I'm gonna do it because why not? I'm going Gabe Davis. UCF. I had to. But if the Rams went to the Super Bowl and Van Jefferson scores 3 touchdowns, I'm gonna come back to this podcast and be like, "There's my $200,000 prize, gone out the window." Is that it for us? We have more. Oh, I got one more pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Waller. Someone I think they can get a lot of points this weekend.
Oh, Higbee. That's what I was talking about. Higbee. That's what I was saying at the beginning. Cam Akers. So with this stack, do you think it's going to be a true 50-50 split, or how much Cam Akers is going to take away from Sony?
I don't know. Cam Akers looked good in that last regular season game that they played him, and I don't know. I think it's tough. I don't know. I think Akers will get work for sure. He's just so good.
Quarterback here. 3 running backs. I have 3 running backs and 5 receiver tight ends. I was thinking about doing a quarterback but if it's an NFC quarterback, that defeats my entire purpose of drafting all of these Rams. So this team is solely built on the Rams going to the Super Bowl, and if that happens, then I don't need another quarterback because I have that already. I could get another UCF player here, Brashad Perryman. We can double up on the UCF plays. But Tyler Johnson got a ton of looks this last game we went to. Van Jefferson stared me in the face, man.
I can't believe nobody. I got blocked on him last draft.
Higbee or Van Jefferson? Which one here? Higbee or Van?
I would take Jefferson. I got blocked on him last draft, and he didn't even get picked in this draft. Unbelievable.
All right, so let's look at this here. So Ben still has the lowest projection, but
It's
like
because
I
I have
said,
so many people on one team. My
yeah.
assumption.
I think I have the second highest again. So here's my team. This is the the Rams or bust. If the Rams make the Super Bowl, I will cash. If the Rams have a great first game because they need enough points for me to beat Ben and the rest of the people for me to go to the next round. But if the Ben's not the Ben's, if the freaking Rams have a great Super Bowl run and score good fantasy points along the way, I feel like the cash is inevitable. As long as they don't like get 0 points in the Super Bowl or 0 stats or 0 yards for that matter. I got Stafford, Sony, Cup, Beckham, and Jefferson. And then that's pretty much all my entire team is based on the NFC Rams Super Bowl. And then I've sprinkled in on the AFC Derrick Henry, Clyde, Jamar Chase, McCole Hardman, and Gabe Davis. So let's pull up Ben's here again. All right, how did you like this one compared to your last one?
I loved the start, getting Diggs, Allen, and Singletary first 3 picks. That was great. But then I wanted to go San Fran, but I got blocked on Debo. I took Kittle and then got blocked on Mitchell, so I kind of just had to spread it around. But I think my projections are lower because I only have 2 running backs on both teams. I think that's probably
Yeah.
why.
So if the Rams lose for this particular draft, if the Rams lose, I'm 100% done. And if the Buffalo Bills lose, Ben is 100% done for this draft.
Yeah,
But
that's why I don't. That's why I don't think
ones.
you can. Yeah, that's why I don't think you can play this contest with just one team. I think you got to make like 3 or 4 at least.
Yeah, just pick. I mean, you could even
Pick your favorite cup, and every draft's different, right? Like, like there's drafts probably where people tried to go Diggs, Allen, and they didn't get it, but I was able to get it. Like every draft is going to be different, so you got to just mess around with it. I took Adams last pick, and then you took Rodgers, so I wasn't able to get him. Just gotta
Screw you,
play around with it.
Screw you, Ben.
Yeah, I got blocked.
But yeah, so it's as simple as that. It's as quick as that. I mean, we just did 2 in the span of less than like 40 minutes there. So yeah, if you're like, oh, maybe I don't have time to study or whatever. I mean, just pull up the projections on dfskarma.com. Use our projections portal if you're playing people for that particular week. If you have questions like, if it's, you can jump in our free chat room, go to dfskarma.com/chat, and in the free NFL chat room channel, you could be like, hey, just ask one of our analysts in there, like, if this team and this team went to the Super Bowl, who do you think is going to be like the highest scoring receiver, the highest scoring tight end, or who's just the highest scoring player or whatever. So you can I love fantasy playoffs. It's the best. So if you want to get in there and ask us some questions, we'll be more than happy to throw some ideas around. But we'll go and wrap this up. Remember, Underdog Fantasy.online. Promo code Karma gets you that 100% bonus up to $100. So if you do what Ben did and drop 100 on there, you get $200, which then gives you 8 entries into this $200,000 first place. If you have any questions at all, hop in the chat room and ask us. And if I really hope that one of us wins 200,000, because we can go back and this podcast will get like 7 million views minimum. Any other last words, Ben, before we wrap this up?
No, you covered it. If you guys have any questions, you can get in our Discord and ask me. But no, if you're playing in the contest, good luck.
All right. Good luck, guys.